Okay, folks. Wow, we might lost the greatest time, the greatest, the we might get the greatest days Kevin Owens has done so much. So much, but he made the greatest time in Ring of Honor to WWE. Owens hated that in between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn are best friends, two mortal enemies. I just believe he won't be able to heal and then come back and then come back to the early 2017, 2018 seasons. Got the clearly messing up sound stays right there. The prize fighter seems to know too much. After all, TKO is pulling new swings and it's not the ones that mean and everything same with 2025 that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fight on Ring of Honor. Which Ring of Honor? Oh wait, which Ring of Honor TV goes on the right side there. Then the 2010s. And I know, I don't want to talk about.
Ladies and gentlemen, Y2K and BK Penn, let's go.
Wow, you might be out here the boy saying Mr. Muir, but you're right about Kevin Owens here. Right before he was Kevin Owens in WWE, he was Kevin Steen in Ring of Honor. Oh, why you always saying that here, White Tuesday? Why you always have to say that line there? Because even though the Ring of Honor has finally understand that they has moved over next to Tony Khan in WWE, he and his Jericho were best friends. Before the whole time that Kevin Owens attacked him. Oh, please. Why did Owens being attacked by his former tag team partner? Only the leader on the center all the time now. I mean, Kevin Owens got Colt Cabana without reason there. Because not only Colt Cabana was in WWE, they tried to release him because you don't want Colt Cabana and ECW to make it into a unrockable showcase. Unblockable, eh? Well, that's the original point. Yeah. I think that a lot of people are still being lying the sand type of moment there. Seriously, BJ Penn. How do I say that there? I don't think you've been kind of severely sincerely right with that point. What's the way? What you're talking about? Hey, I'm only kidding. Hey, when I saw that, it's a kind of point. I mean, Kevin Owens would never be perfect here. Of course, perfect there. See his battle with going over for the WWE title. That 100 seconds is the reason why Kevin Owens was so sick of being friends with Rose. He thought about team up with Randy for a sudden. Yeah, I agree with that man there.
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a commercial. This commercial is brought to you by Nostalgia. That's right, Nostalgia. Watch this commercial and you'll understand what nostalgia is all about. Come on back.
Coco! Then what do we do, Fred?
Don't panic, Barney. Cocorilla loves Coco. I'll give him Cocoa Pebbles. Here, Cocorilla, I got Cocoa Pebbles for you.
Me love Coco!
Cocoa Pebbles are a chocolatey treat.
Chocolatey treat you'll love to eat. Me love Cocoa Pebbles! Yabba dabba do!
You'll like my Fruity Pebbles, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cowboy bartender the squeaks. There you go.
Okay. See, what I'm going to do is we're going to need rigging this up. Because I got some news to tell about Kevin Owens there. Oh, really? What's that, man, there? Well, we understand how Kevin Owens is not really perfect when he comes to Western Superstars there. That they're really doing power bombs, hitting moves against superstars there, beating people up because he's always known that he can there, and nearly betrayed Sami Zayn at the time he really helped him go on between Echo, who has been dying of fire, to NXT being NXT in 2010s? Oh, idea what you're getting at there. You trying to so hard how Kevin Owens is. Feeling right now. I mean, seriously there. Kevin Owens is having his own ill issues there. And since Kevin Owens we were the one at the TKO Holdings meeting were trying your hard to understand. But TKO Holdings should never mention what's going on here. I mean, seriously. Would you understand the whole point? I know what you're talking about. I sense something wow and great is happening here. Really? And the whole situation is that Kevin Owens did because we got rid of Honor. He and Zaleko own partners when he lost to the young Bucks. Exactly that. It's clearly we understand right now. Ring of Honor is way clear up there to all these wrestling, and because all this wrestling always clear to WWE, seems to me that both Kevin Owens, Roddy Orton, and Cody Rhodes will both in the same zone there, and now Jericho, Kevin Steen, and Coach Cabana, don't just say that. Don't want to say that there. Okay. Unstoppable pillars in the wrestling community. Even though wrestlers are trying to stay away. At least Owens knew when going to Boston in his last night in WrestleMania 38. Exactly. That's the one way to point out there. It might get the WrestleMania and Undertaker at WrestleMania 28, where the lot of it is that the Undertaker took a win to keep his career, to keep his streak, and Shawn Michaels' career is conspicuously over there. So does that mean that Kevin Owens was never done right for a long time now? I mean, he was the tag team champions, the United States champion, Intercontinental champion, and a former Universal champion. In 2020s, and I exactly know that both Waynes and Owens were both in the same one of all time now. I mean, come on here. Kevin, you might be saying a long time now, but he's a trouble thing for reading there. Yeah, the completely wrong and sizzle one with that man there. Did you forgot about saying that point there? Yeah. It's kind of like you always see the wire on the wall there. I mean, come on. I mean, see what happens to Kevin Owens done that. I mean, and then see what all the matches has said before. Woolbrock 2016. World Rumble 2017. World Rumble 2021. And the Royal Rumble 2022. So it seems like Kevin Owens had seemed to be that every time Kevin Owens gets first up there, and since he's finally able to become the Trouble C, female line done with Paul Heyman is that we might be looking at the future of the World Wrestling Entertainment there. Kevin Owens is trying to be like Stone Cold in Boston and trying to come back Brock Lesnar by going after Roman Reigns. That's exactly what I've been telling them for weeks now. Okay. That's a clear way we thought about things I'm going to say right now. But all the time is that Reason Jericho and Steen's rivalry, of course, Steen and Bennett, it's also another line of the story there. Some folks believe that Kevin Owens and Zayn rivalries, they cannot hold the intentions of done something right for things right now. Yeah. Because Kevin Owens was so close of winning the WWE title, he found himself here that one man has seen the title, seen honor scene there. And that will be Sami Zayn. Yeah, that's right there. Man. I'm not thinking of this one here. I'm really watching WWE. But this is not here anymore. Sounds like things are not any way more provoking than it sound is there. Sound is there. Sounds like you really need a clear message of what's going on there. Yeah. Okay, here's another trick question there. What's the difference between the KO Stunner and a Stone Cold Stunner? What is the difference between a KO Stunner and a Stone Cold Stunner? Well, two. One of the Kevin Owens said Diamond White, we tried to stun Michaels, but actually failed. And so goes the son both Bischoff and McMahon, because he knows it's getting late, because you're an anti-hero. So the same thing with Alexa Bliss, or even Becky Lynch. Well, for all sides there, Kevin is looking anti Orton. Of course, saying what I'm saying is Kevin Owens being like an anti-Western guy. But I believe that Kevin Owens might come back maybe in the summer. With a new look. Kevin Owens might going back to being Austin now. Well, if the suit fits there, we might be looking for another WrestleMania marquee mess up till I get done.
Oh boy.
Hello?
Yeah, it's the key. No time to explain. The overtime bandits are back. Move, move, move.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well. Talk about one spread up facts there. But I'm saying that's the show we got for tonight. But I was here tomorrow night and we're talking about someone else being the news of your Asset Visa, baby.